No one moved when the old woman hit the floor, but fate was already walking toward the door. The diner was packed, plates clinking, coffee steaming, conversations buzzing till a single brutal sound sliced through everything. A 78-year-old widow was struck across the face so hard she collapsed onto the cold tile floor. Gasps filled the room, but not a single person stood up. Fear glued them to their seats. The bully loomed over her, smiling like a man who believed the world belonged to him. He didn't know this moment would end his reign of terror. I share news stories here every day, and I would really appreciate it if you hit subscribe and liked my video. Now, let's jump back into my story. I'm sure you love it. If you keep listening till the end, write in the comments and tell me which part of the world you're watching this story from. I'm really interested to see how far this story has traveled. The bully's name was Travis Boyd, a man everyone in town knew and avoided. He thrived on silence, on people looking away. As the widow trembled on the floor, holding her cheek, he basked in the power of the room's fear. No one challenged him. No one ever did. Then the diner door chimed. Jack Hale stepped inside wearing a gray hoodie, travel-worn boots, and the quiet posture of someone trained to notice danger before it announced itself. Beside him moved Titan, a black and tan Belgian Malinois, alert and precise, every muscle tuned for command. Jack had only come home for a surprise breakfast with his mother. He wasn't expecting trouble, but trouble recognized him instantly. Titan froze. His ears locked forward, his body rigid. Jack followed the dog's gaze, and his heart slammed against his ribs. His mother, Martha Hale, was on the floor. Jack didn't shout. He didn't run. He walked forward with terrifying calm. "Mom," he said softly, kneeling beside her. His hand hovered near her shoulder, careful, controlled. "Did he hurt you?" Tears welled in her eyes. "Jack, please don't." Travis finally noticed him and laughed. "Oh, great." The old bats got back up. The laugh died in Titan's throat as a low growl rolled through the diner deep enough to make cups rattle. Jack stood slowly, his stillness sharper than any threat. "You're going to apologize," he said. "Right now." Travis puffed out his chest. "She bumped into me. I teach respect." "You teach fear," Jack replied. "There's a difference." Travis jabbed a finger into Jack's chest. The room gasped. Titan rose instantly, teeth flashing, eyes locked like crosshairs. Jack's voice never rose. "I'm giving you one chance. Walk away." Instead, Travis swung. Jack caught his wrist mid-air with flawless precision and twisted. Travis crashed to his knees, howling in pain. Chairs scraped as people finally stood, shock rippling through the diner. "That's up to Titan," Jack said quietly. The dog stepped forward, growl vibrating through bone. Travis froze, terror finally replacing his grin. "You forgot something," Jack continued. "There's always someone better trained, and far less afraid." The silence shattered as courage finally began to wake. Fear had ruled the diner for years, but courage only needed one voice to break it. Jack tightened his grip just enough to make his message unmistakable. "You hit an elderly woman," he said. "Louder now, so everyone could hear. You relied on fear to protect you. But fear doesn't last." Titan's breath washed over Travis's face. The bully's knees shook. For the first time, he wasn't the strongest person in the room. A petite diner manager finally found her voice. "He's been terrorizing us for years," she said, trembling but resolute. "We reported him. He threatens everyone." "Shut up," Travis snapped. "Titan," Jack commanded. The dog lunged forward, just close enough teeth bared, growl thunderous. Travis collapsed backward, scrambling like a frightened animal. Jack released his wrist and stepped back. Martha had risen, leaning against a table. Her voice was soft but firm. "Jack, that's enough." Jack turned to her instantly, the edge in his posture melting away. This wasn't about revenge. This was about respect. About the woman who raised him, who stood alone for years while he served far from home. "Get out," Jack told Travis. "And remember this moment the next time you think about hurting someone." Travis staggered to his feet, clutching his wrist, and fled through the door without a word. For a heartbeat, the diner was silent. Then a teenage boy whispered, "Thank you." Applause erupted, emotional, relieved. People cried. People laughed. A weight lifted that many didn't realize they had been carrying. Martha took Jack's arm. "You didn't have to do all that." Jack smiled gently. "Mom, you're my mission. You always were." Titan nudged her hand, tail wagging softly. Customers approached, thanking Jack, petting Titan, admitting they wished they'd been brave sooner. An elderly man wiped his eyes. "You reminded us we don't have to live afraid." Jack nodded. "Courage doesn't mean you're not scared. It means you act anyway." They finally sat in a booth together. Martha squeezed his hand. "Your father would be proud." "I hope so," Jack said, resting his palm on Titan's head. Outside, the morning sun warmed the street. Inside, a community reclaimed its voice. The widow who had been struck now sat tall, surrounded by people no longer willing to look away. All because her son, the Navy SEAL she raised, walked through the door at exactly the right moment. And fear lost its power forever. Thanks for watching till end. Please like and subscribe my channel. I will be very thankful to you.